Hey everybody, it's Crafting Journey here. That Journey Chick on Instagram and the leftovers on my other channel. Just look for the link down in the description for that. Hi guys, hi Mutt Nuts, hi Jerry, how are you? And whoever else is watching, we know there's 3 people watching. The third person is probably me on my iPad. So I'm watching myself. Crochet. All right, here's what I'm working on. I started it. I'm going to switch cameras. Okay, I started this earlier. Here is what it looks like so far. And this is really cool, this little pattern that it's got. And on one side, you don't feel the pattern. And on the other side, you see the pattern. So this is going to be like sort of a Halloween scarf that I'm doing. And originally, I've already frogged it out once. Originally, it was 25 chains, and I extended it to 30 because I like it lengthier. And then it's just a 2-row repeat of this little pattern here, which is kind of simple. It's double crochet followed by a slip stitch, double crochet in one stitch followed by a slip stitch into the other stitch, and then you double crochet all the way back. Like you do double crochet, slip stitch all the way down, and then on the way back you double crochet all the way back. And that's a 2-row repeat. That's the entire thing. And I'm using this yarn that was gifted to me by my friend Rochelle from World of Yarn. I don't know where World of Yarn is. Rochelle is up in the Northeast. A Malaga print. Malaga print. I've never heard of this yarn. It's 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight. And these two are actually the same, just wound a different way. So I'm trying to see where I left off. I go, okay, I've got to repeat the pattern here. Okay. So how is everybody doing tonight? I'm worried about my Florida peeps. Hi, Yvonne. Hello. Hi, Lois. Hi, Sue. Yeah, those poor people in Florida. Oh my God. They're going to come back to a huge, huge mess. So what I'm trying to do after I do the double, when I do the slip stitch in the next stitch, I'm just trying to bring it through and kind of make it really loose, just kind of bring it up a little bit, because I don't want to do it too tight, because then it'll make it difficult to double crochet into that stitch on the way back. So if that makes sense to everybody. It still looks pretty cool. This is really soft yarn too, this yarn. I think it'll be a nice weight for the fall. Today's like, thank you, Yvonne. Today's like the first day of fall for me. We got the windows open. It's nice and cool out. And I shouldn't be bragging about weather right now, because there's a lot of unfortunate people having some unfortunate weather right now. But right here, it's gorgeous. Muttnut says, I am just working on video ideas for the next 2 months. Well, that's ambitious. I work on them. I could not tell you what I'm doing in 2 months. I go day by day. I do my crafting and crime each day. I stream my game. 2 months. Wow. That's okay. I mean, it doesn't hurt to plan. I just don't do it. Because, I never know what trials are coming up. So I don't know. I just know that I cover life trials each day. And that actually is what keeps me going every morning. I get my coffee and I sit down and I do all the research, and then I do the show. And on Wednesday nights, I bring you crafting. I was going to do watercolor tonight, but Did I do that right? That's a double, yeah. I didn't feel like getting everything out. I know I'm being lazy. I'm not in a very good mood tonight, so just didn't feel like it. So I said, well, let me crochet. I love crocheting, except my mind is okay. Here we go. Just have to remember to do that slip stitch every other time. This is beautiful yarn. This is the yarn that Narrate was making a blanket out of. Not Narrate, Rochelle. Rochelle was making a blanket out of this yarn. And she decided her blanket was big enough and she gifted the yarn to me. And I was very grateful. So I decided to make something beautiful for fall. For all the places that I don't go. One, two. I don't go very many places. Hey, Jen, how are you? How is everyone's Wednesday going? Muttnut says I usually plan my videos out 2 to 3 months ahead of time and will also film them so I have them pre-posted. Wow. Okay. That is really good. Wow. Wow, I'm impressed. Yeah, no. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna be cleaning out a storage locker. Apparently, I wasn't going to do storage lockers yet, but as it turns out, I bid on a storage locker. Usually, the storage lockers they have like mattresses in them. I'm like, I'm not going to bid on a storage locker with mattresses and furniture because what am I going to do with all that stuff? And then I got to get my son to come haul it away, and I'm not going to resell it. So I bid on this one locker. The only piece of furniture in this locker was a recliner chair. So we're hoping that the recliner chair, I only bid $20 on this locker. And then it has a bunch of totes that I'm hoping has $20 worth of stuff in it, at least. But I'm going to go clean it out tomorrow and, see what condition the recliner's in. If it's in a halfway decent condition, my sister wants it. And if it's not, my son is ready to come get it and haul it away. And then I'll just, trash the rest and see if there's anything worth $20 in this locker. So what's going on in chat? Sue has been MIA. Congratulations on the baby. To Jen. Yep. Beautiful yarns. Thank you. Hi, Sue. Welcome. Have you seen the Storage Locker War Show? So fun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, storage lockers are not, there's no wars anymore. Well, there are. They still do some live auctions, but most of the auctions now, since COVID, are all online. These are all online auctions. So the bidding on this locker that I'm bidding on is over in like 12 more hours. So when I get up tomorrow morning, I'll see if I won the bid. And if I did, I'll go clean it out. So we'll see. I don't know. What am I making? I'm making a scarf. Look how pretty. It's got a pattern, no pattern on one side, and then it has this pattern on the other side. And it's going to be an infinity scarf. Hi, Wilma, listening while out and about. Out and about. Okay. That's just fine, honey. Wilma has such a busy life. My goodness. That woman is always going, going, going. How is baby Jude today? Hi, Jean. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But it won't be till after I finish my video. I do my video every day. I do, I get up, I have my coffee, I do the research, do the video, get it edited. By then it's, 11:30. Then I'll head over and clean out that storage locker. I got to stop and buy a lock for it. So Crashley is up after me tonight. She's got a sneak peek. I don't know if it's pens she's sneak peeking or release papers, but her thing says sneak peek, which is always fun. I'm giving you a sneak peek of a scarf. There you go. Okay, I just gotta remember to go into that slip stitch. You want more of her pens. She has beautiful pens. She's so good with the pens. Oh my gosh. I think it's just a time factor. You know, she's learning a new position at her job. She's trying to keep up with her Etsy shop and the release papers. And I think all of it is a little overwhelming right now. So I don't know how many pens we're going to get out of her. So we'll just have to wait and see. But when she sits down to do a pen, she does a fantastic job on it. That's for sure. And I have never learned how to do pens. I've gone to two or three retreats and just not gone to the pen place. I just didn't decide that I wanted to learn how to do pens. Clay. Oh, my nose is always running. But I'm not going to complain about my nose running here in Kansas because at least we do not have hurricanes here. I feel like something's off there. What happened? What happened? No, maybe not. Okay, it's fine. It's fun. Oh, okay, now we're going back the other way. So now we're going back to the slip stitch on every other stitch. I'm not sure I could do this while I'm watching television. It requires a bit of concentration. Maybe. Because I keep wanting to do a single crochet and not a slip stitch, but so I have to keep reminding myself it's not a single crochet. So who's playing Disney's Dreamlight Valley? Anybody? Anybody? Anyone? Bueller? I've been having so much fun with that. I was playing it last night till probably midnight, just trying to make money. And then I was spending it as fast as I was making it. Jude is chilling. Don't mess with his bottle, though. Just saying. Oh, how cute. She showed some on her Facebook page. They are pretty. Oh, they are. It's one of those patterns. You listen to the TV of a show and you know inside and out. Oh my God, Jen, did you catch up on Big Brother? Where are you on Big Brother? Because they had the finale on Sunday and oh, that's all I'm going to say. Oh, yep, that's your hint. Are you there yet? Jen, we have a little piggy. I play. Still stuck though. Where are you stuck, Yvonne? Show up tomorrow night and let me know where you're stuck and we'll see if we can get you unstuck. Hi, Dawn. I didn't know you were still stuck. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Yeah, like some of the shows I've been watching are documentaries. So I don't really have to pay a lot of attention to the documentaries because, you know, they're documentaries. Now, my sister wants to watch Handmaid's Tale later on tonight. And Handmaid's Tale, now that requires your full attention. You cannot do anything and watch Handmaid's Tale. You have to just that's just like House of Dragons. You just got to sit and watch it. Or else you won't know what's going on. Handmaid's Tale was a little slow this week, but I still love it. Oh, well, I haven't gotten there. We didn't watch last week's either. So we're 2 weeks behind. We've only seen the first episode of season 5, I think. You just started Big Sky, starting slow. Not sure if I will keep watching. Oh, you're at the point where Turner is the head of house again, still behind, hope to be caught up and finished by Sunday. Well, I can't wait because yep, that's your hint. It's a good one. Oh, who are you rooting for? Tell me who you're rooting for. I promise not to give you a hint. Just tell me who you're rooting for. Curious. Just actually, when I got down to the final 3, I didn't have a favorite. I liked them all. So I wasn't really rooting for one particular person. So Muttnut is hooked on the new show Monarch on Fox. Well, I will have to check that out because I'm not familiar with that. I'm so into watching documentaries. I don't know why. I don't know. I just like them. I like realism, I guess. I've always liked reality stuff. I was watching the Great British Baking Show is back and with another season, and I love that show. But I always fall asleep during it. If I start watching that, I don't know, something about the voices, I don't know, it puts me to sleep every time. It's like ASMR baking is. I don't know how, but it is for me. Okay, let's just see if we can make it to the end of this row. And we did it. I think we did something wrong because that's, we missed a stitch somewhere, I think. Did we? I feel like we did. Hold on. Something's rotten in Denmark here. The pattern looks fine. I guess something happened here. Wait a minute. Did I miss a stitch here? I might have missed a stitch. No, it looks fine. All right, I'm gonna keep going. You love the Great British Baking Show? Yeah, me too. 1, 2. I feel like I've missed something here. And that's going to make everything go wonky. But I feel like it's maybe a different row. Hold on. I feel like, yep, right there I missed a stitch. Right there. I see it. See, this is why I like crochet and not knitting. I see exactly where I made the mistake. And I can just pull it out. There we go. Right there is where the mistake is. I didn't go into one of the slip stitches there. I knew it looked off. So, yep, right there. I didn't go into that stitch. So that, whew, I found my mistake. Because if you don't fix your mistake and you keep going, then you end up with something that looks really wonky at the end. So, Sue, I love Time with the Grands, number 13, and it will arrive October 13th. That's pretty cool. 13 grandkids, Sue. That is awesome. I have 3. I don't know if my daughter will ever give me any grandchildren, so I am not bringing it up. So I think I'm done with the grandkids. And they're all grown. I mean, the last one's in high school now. So I don't have like little ones like Jude that I can go over and cuddle. That's what I want. I'm going to have to borrow Jude for a few days. Crafting and Crime Daily can sleep now. She found the missed stitch. Oh yeah. Well, you can't keep going, or you're just gonna have to keep frogging and frogging. See, that looks so much better. See that I found the stitch. Now I have to blow my nose again, of course, for my allergies. Hi, Robert. Jerry's one and only grandson is 5 months old. Oh my God, so cute. Mine are from 22 all the way down. Wow. Just wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm not seeing any Florida people in here. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned about our Florida people. I hope they got out of the state. I really do. Because, yeah, it's just so scary. Where's Lisa and Mickey? Where are these people at? I'm going to have to chastise them. 5 months is like the perfect age for cuddles. Oh my gosh, yes. Because they're not walking yet, and they're just starting to smile and give you those big goofy grins and giggling, and oh, such a cute age. Such a cute age. My daughter started smiling at 4 months old. That's the only reason I remember that. Oh, thank you, Jen. She's worried about him too. 2 of your friends live where the hurricane is. They did not get out in time. Why not? Mickey is in Florida. They have no power. Mickey's on the other side of Florida. Mickey's fine. Even though that thing, all of the bottom half of Florida was not fine. Mickey's fine. I talked to her around 3:00 and she was fine. Yeah. Brandy is in North Florida, so I think she'll be fine as well. I used to live exactly where that hurricane hit, like exactly Port Charlotte. That's where I lived. And I'm hoping that all of those people got the heck out of there. I'm pretty sure they closed down the hospital that I used to work at. In other words, for the storm, I think they evacuated the hospital because they knew it was going to be a direct hit. So. But there's a lot of that whole community, that whole area is elderly people that, those are their dream homes. They saved up their entire lives for those homes. They worked very hard and they retired to Florida, and that's where they're living. And now they're all in shelters waiting to see if they have homes to go back to. It's very sad. I did it right. See, because I'm ending on the correct stitch. Oh, finally, see? Wow, I'm good. Okay. So here's where we're at. We've done the 2-row repeat 1, 2, 3, or 3.5 times. They had to stay home, huh? Mickey let she was safe earlier today, but her arthritis was acting up, so she needed her special meds. Oh, that's where she is. Jean says they made a bad decision, Robert. Yeah, if you stayed there, yeah, it was not good. I hope you were in a shelter. I hope your friends were in a shelter, Robert, because, yeah, just because. All right, where are we going with this? All right, we need a double crochet right there. And then one right here. Yep, we're on track. On track, as long as we don't miss one of the slip stitches like we did the last time. Alrighty. This is going to be so pretty because look at all the different colors in it. It's got the black and yellow. See all the different colors in that? Isn't that pretty? So I just have to make sure that when I go to the second skein, I want to I want to, you know, make sure the colors match. But it won't matter, I guess, if they don't. Really wouldn't matter. It's just me wearing it. Tia! Hey, sweetie. Are you going live tonight? How are you doing out there in Vegas? I get quiet when I'm crafting, you guys. Watercoloring or crocheting. I'm always quiet. I could talk in diamond paint, but the other crafts require a little bit more tension. You're going to give it a whirl. Okay. I might be up that late. I don't know. I didn't get a nap today. I was busy all day. I had lunch with a friend, and then I was thrifting before and after the lunch. And it's a good thing when I got to the Goodwill today, they had just put the Halloween stuff out. Oh my gosh, that's why I'm in such a fall mood. I got some really cool Halloween stuff to sell. And if it doesn't sell, then it's mine because it's really cool. I'm just reading chat. Tea is my welcome wagon. Tia, what are you working on these days? What are you going to be working on tonight? Speaking of working on stuff, Tia and I and Crashley are going to be doing miniatures starting November 1st. We've got a special messenger group set up for everybody that's participating. We got about, I'm going to say there's probably 15 people or so in the messenger group, maybe more now. They're going to be doing miniatures. It's going to be way cool. Way cool. Wait a minute. I'm not concentrating. Is this double crochet all the way across? Yes. Oh my goodness. See, I'm already messing up. Jean was talking to her Florida friends. Oh. Have I sold very much? Sue is talking to me. No. I've had some sales every day this week, which is better than last week. I didn't, last week I didn't really have any sales. This week I've had to go to the post office. I didn't go today because they do give you 3 days to ship your items. So tomorrow I've got a couple of things that I have to go to the post office with. I'm trying not to make it like a daily thing to go to the post office, but yeah, things are selling. Yeah, scammers are scamming and I'm selling. So they're still, making me these huge offers on stuff and tying up my inventory, and it's a little frustrating. And I sent this doll out. This guy buys this doll, and I send the doll out, and he tells me, I get an email from him today that the doll had a stain on the dress. And I have video of I went back and looked at the video I did, and there was no stain on that dress, but I didn't want to argue with him, so I gave him a partial refund. I didn't refund him all of his money, and he was happy with that. But I mean, what are you going to do? It's his word against mine, and he's just going to say, well, you couldn't see the stain on the video. It was hidden. But, I'm very disappointed that there are people that don't have integrity out there. But that's the way the world works. It's the cost of doing business, so to speak. So I will just take the loss and write it off my taxes. Seriously, the guy needs to grow up. Yeah, well, yeah. Tia says, I'm working on some items for the retreat, and I have a special little homie the Nomi that I am working on for Partners in Crime Miniatures collab. Yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness, where am I here? Yeah. So. And tomorrow night, I will go back to streaming Disney's Dreamlight Valley at 6:30 Central tomorrow night. So if you guys want to join for that, that's always a good time. I think Tia got through that entire Animal Crossing phase that we all went through and never bought a Switch, if I remember correctly. Hi, Narrate. How are you? Next question, is it worth your time and energy? Well, Sue, I don't know. I mean, doesn't it take time to get a business going? I mean, I can't expect that, the second I start the business, I'm going to be making a 6-figure income. So, I mean, I have to build up my inventory. Some of it may have to sit for a while. It's just how businesses run. So, I mean, after I get the business up and running, if and I get more positive feedback on my store, I think the scamming will die down and it'll be fine. But this is why I'm glad I got severance from my last job and I can get unemployment and then I'll get Social Security. So I'll have some income coming in. I don't have to solely rely on this business, but it would be nice to say that someday I can solely rely on the business. I just have to work it. And it is a lot of time and effort. I mean, nothing comes for free or easy. You got to work at it. Hi, Narrate. You want to see what I'm doing? I am doing this. I don't know what the stitch is called. Well, it's called a double crochet and a slip stitch. But on one side, it looks flat. And then when you turn it over, it has this really cool pattern on the other side. And so I'm making an infinity scarf out of this yarn here that I got from Rochelle. I don't know where Rochelle is. Rochelle's been really busy lately with work. She gifted this to me at the last retreat. She gave me a whole bunch more than just this, but so I'm making it kind of like a Halloween type shawl or infinity scarf for cooler nights, when I have hot dates. like that's gonna happen. Robert's having trouble understanding how to keep the edge nice and clean. The edge of what? Your crochet? Oh, Tia said she did not buy a Switch and she almost had a heart attack when Billy paid $425 and had one game but that he didn't play that much. $425. The Switch didn't cost $425. He's lying to you. There's no way. Robert, what is it you're having trouble? What, the edge of what? No, Sue, that was totally a joke. I'm not dating anybody. I'm dating my television. Every night in my bed. I have a hot date with my bed every night. Yep. No, no dates. Although I will tell you, someone at the post office the other day said I looked really nice. This old guy. I was so flattered. Like, whoa, I still got it. And then he got in the car with his wife and drove away. Okay, that's the story of my life. And then the same day, I was going into the post office, and then coming out of the post office, there was this really handsome black man. He says, he waves hello, and then as he's walking away, I thought, oh, good Lord, I'm gonna have to pick him up off the pavement. He was like limping, and yeah, I was like, oh no. Because at the at this age that I am, the dating pool is all probably as infirm as I am. We're all broken. We've got bad knees, and yeah, we're on a ton of medicine. I don't want to date anybody that I have to dole out as medicine. No, thank you. Oh gosh. Judith's doing well. He loves listening to all our friends. We've been attempting to write thank you cards, but he keeps falling asleep. Well, you're making him write. He's only 7 weeks old, 6 weeks old. He doesn't want to write. You got to write them for him. Okay. The night she watches the Hallmark movies. I don't watch the Hallmark movies because those are depressing. My God. It's girl meets boy meets there's a she dated him in high school, and then she dumped him, and then she comes back after making a big career for herself in the big town, and she comes back to the small town and discovers the boy is still single, and then they meet up on the Friday night dance, and yeah, it's nauseating. But come Christmas time, you're obligated to watch a few of them, right? You gotta watch some of those movies. Jane says, Jen, I have a friend that took pics from birth next to the same stuffed animal that really showed off her baby's progression and growth. It was pretty cool. That is cool. Okay, Robert says, I'm doing double crochet. Do I add 2 crochets or 1 crochet at the end? Well, you should, if you're doing a double crochet, you probably should be chaining 2 and then turning your work. That counts as a double crochet, Robert. And then you do another double crochet back into that same, you turn your chain 2, turn your work. That counts as a double crochet. Then you start double crocheting again, going across. Does that make sense? If I'm not explaining that right, maybe somebody else can explain that to him. Sue says, I'm older than you. My knees are fine, and I don't take any meds. Well, Sue, I'm not dating you. So, okay. I suppose that there are men out there that, are not infirm, and but they're usually married. Where do I find these guys, Sue? I live in Kansas. Most people in Kansas are either married or they're divorced for a really good reason. I just don't need the headache. I really don't. I mean, I would rather just purchase the batteries or plug the darn thing in than worry about a guy. Yeah. And yes, I said that. So I have enough stuff to worry about without having to pick up after a guy. Nope. Nope. You said everyone your age has problems health-wise. whatever. Yep, whatever. Most people my age, yes, have issues. Yes, if you get to be my age and you don't, then you've led a pretty good life, and I congratulate you. But I have issues, and so do a lot of people that are my age. I shouldn't have said everyone. Okay, so everyone but Sue. We learned this theory in law school called the Eggshell Theory. Means you take people as you find them, and most people that you find at my age in life have issues. They're eggshells, so to speak. Oh my goodness. And then, I mean, that goes both ways. You know, I'm not the healthiest thing in the drawer. So, I mean, who wants to be in a relationship with me? So, I mean, if I could clean up my act and, you know, I've been walking and, you know, trying to do things healthier, that would help. All right. What am I doing now? Which stitch am I on now? Okay. I'm back to the, okay. All right, we just did a double. Now we got to do the... I don't know if Robert understood what I said to him. Hi, Diamond Queen. In any case, I mean, yes, am I frustrated with the new business? A little bit, yes, but I still love it compared to my prior job. So there's that. Hi, Robin. Hey, Robin, I am super saddened to hear about your loss. Hugs for Robin. She lost a family member today, a very close family member. And just know that we're here for you, sweetie. If you need to talk, you know how to find me. But I'm glad you stopped by. What's the craziest thing I've bought so far? Oh my gosh. Well, it had to be that massager, don't you think? I didn't even know I bought it. Or do you mean the craziest thing I've bought and knew that I was buying it? Yeah. Gosh. I don't know. I try not to buy crazy things, but yeah, the massager, it's got to be the craziest. Robert, after your last double crochet at the end of the row, turn and chain 2, then continue on. Yeah, I think that's what I had just told him, Sue. But thank you for reinforcing it. Maybe I didn't say it in the right language. I don't know. I think I did put Sue in the group. I think she's doing miniatures with us, Tia. Pretty sure. Sue is in our group already. If you are not part of the group and you're thinking about doing a miniature, there are some people that are quite adept at doing these miniatures that have joined in on the craft along that will be able to help us. So I'm excited about this because we will have access to several people that have done this before. I mean, I didn't even know that we're going to need tweezers and 3-in-1 glue. So I've got to go out and buy some 3-in-1 glue. Jen, she bought a small doll-sized radio flyer tricycle. That is my favorite. Yeah, I bought this little radio. I haven't shown that to you guys yet. A little radio flyer tricycle. It's like a garden size. It's super cute. It's an exact replica. And it already sold to the scammers. Yes. For $50. And if they don't pay for it the next few days, I'll cancel it and relist it. But I'm trying to think of what other crazy things I've bought. I don't know. But I'm curious, like after we do these miniatures, like I'm going to need to buy a shelf. I need to find a shelf to put these things so they don't get messed up by the cats and stuff. Sue says, yes, she crochets and knits and has not done a miniature yet. Started one, did the wiring, then quit. Well, then you're in the right group. Robin says, did you, Teddy, did the Teddy get paid for? No. I'm not sure what Teddy. I don't think I've sold a teddy bear yet. If you're talking about the teeny beanie, I don't know what you're talking about. Teddy bear. No, the teddy bear didn't get purchased. I've got a few teddy bears that haven't been sold yet. Some things will sit on your shelves for months and then all of a sudden they'll sell. So I'm not worried when it doesn't sell right away because I know that's part of the business. So, oh, the $500 one? No, that was a scammer. That was a scammer, Robin. Yeah. Actually, eBay took that guy down. They went after him. Yeah, eBay went after that guy. For sure. Yeah. Because he actually had taken over someone else's account to do that. No, I just went in the wrong hole. I know that's what she said, right? Hold on. Let's do this in the right hole. What time is it? Okay, I got a few minutes before Crashley comes on. I think it's mean as well. They want me to go off platform, which means take it outside of eBay. The typical message I get is, I have a question. Here's my phone number. Can you text me at this phone number? And I just text them back. If you have a question, just ask me your question. Why do I need to go to a different platform to answer your question? And that usually shuts them down and they don't end up paying for the item that they bid on because they want you to do stuff like buy them gift cards and they want to pay you in some weird fashion where you don't ever see the money. And then eBay will not, work with you if you take the sale outside their platform. You don't get the guarantees and stuff that come with eBay. So I just don't do it. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. If you have a question, then ask me the question. Don't tell me you need me to text you somewhere else to ask your question. It just doesn't make any sense. Tia says everyone's ready to quit once they tackle wiring, but once you get past the wiring, it's fun. Do you know that camper that we're going to do, Tia, has lighting, indoor lighting? We're going to have to do wiring. We thought we were going to get out of that, but we're not. There is wiring to it, so that's okay because I really want to learn it. I really do. Now, one girl's doing a chocolate shop. Oh, it's going to be cool. Oh, Robin had Vegemite toast for breakfast. That is so gross. I know it's an Australian thing. Oh, God, remember when what's her name from Australia? What was her name? Sent me that Vegemite to try. Oh, my God. I thought I was going to gag. There's wiring in the camper. Yeah. Yeah. On one of the pictures of the camper, you can see the camper, the inside of the camper lit up. Yeah. Pretty sure, Tia, we got wiring in our future. Don't tell me you're bailing now. No, you can't. You can't. You're in it. Where was I on this thing? Hold on. Okay. Am I doing this right? No, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. I'm doing the wrong stitch. It's supposed to be doing double crochets. Okay. Double crochets. All the way across. Yes. All right. Now we're good. So this is actually going pretty fast. I mean, I've got maybe an hour and a half into this so far, and that's how much I've gotten done. So it's going pretty fast. And I love this coloring in here. Oh, and you kept saying no too much. I know everybody tells me I put too much on. If you have to use it sparingly, then does that make it taste better to use it sparingly? I don't know. Now you're making me think I misjudged it, Robin. Because so many people love it. I remember Crashley's daughter loved it. Do you ever crochet clothes? Well, I was crocheting my sister a sweater, which I never finished, and she doesn't fail to, every time I start a crochet project, she'll go, hey, what happened to that sweater you were knitting me, crocheting me? And I'm like, it's there. It's in the crochet pile. Yeah. So, yeah. I try not to do clothes because I'm not comfortable with the sizing and the sewing, and to me it's just easier to make hats and scarves. Narrator will tell you, let's just do hats and scarves. Like those people that can do the amigurumi, oh my gosh, God bless them. They are talented people, really talented. Hi, Pearl. Come here. Do you want to say hi to the people? Come here. Come here. She's not going to come here. Trust me. Pearl. Come here, Pearl. Come here. What's going on? You want to go in the laundry room? Here's pretty Pearl. She loves yarn. What? You want to go see the yarn? So what's going on up here? Now, this is Mommy's. Yeah, you can't touch it. No. You can smell it. She's just going to hang out here for a little while. She is like a little explorer. She's got to know what is going on in every nook and cranny of the house. Yep, it's her domain. Jean says she's only asked me twice. Okay, she's only asked me twice. Both times when I was starting another project. Jean, I love you. I will finish that sweater. I promise you. One of these days. I had to stop all the crocheting that I was doing because of my arm. And I've been so... Every time I feel the twinge of it coming back, I try to stop and let it rest. Because I don't want it to come back full blast like it was. Because it was very painful. That's why I'm hesitant to do any loom knitting, because it really hurt to do loom knitting. Narrate says she knitted one kimono type sweater for her daughter with a 5-weight yarn. Oh, cool. Do you have pictures? I'd love to see that. Sue, they are so gorgeous. There is a lady on Facebook. She knits club clothes, mini dresses, off the shoulder dresses, crop tops. They're so cute. Of course, I wouldn't wear any of it. Could you guys see me in something knitted? I would look awful. Big shouldered women do not wear knitted clothing. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that. No. 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 Jean says you never get to see Pearl's beautiful blue eyes. I know. She's got the best coloring for a cat. And her eyes are just this beautiful, gorgeous blue. But you will usually find her wherever you find Tootsie. She just follows Tootsie around most of the time. Sue likes to knit cardigans. Now that's cool. And I had just learned to knit when my arm started hurting. So I have not ventured too far into the knitting. Plus, I find it's so slow compared to crocheting. I think crochet goes so much faster. And I'm a person, like, I got to see results, you know. I don't have the patience. So there's what I've done tonight. It looks like I'm getting into, let's see, the yellow. Yeah, I'm going to start to go into this yellow and then into the black, which is good because the center pull here, I think, is the same coloring. So I think I'll be okay. Yeah. When I go to the second skein, I think I'll be fine. I'm hoping there's a third skein of this around somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping. There might be. If not, I can use this yellow and blue, or this yellow and blue, yellow and orange, if I need to extend it a little bit. Although this is a 3-weight. This is a very light 4-weight, though. So I think it'll be fine. But I don't know that I have any more of this anywhere. So you would have to follow YouTube tutorial. Of course, me too. This came from a YouTube tutorial. I didn't invent this pattern. Uh-oh, something looks wonky. Don't look at it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't look. Don't look. Stop looking. Okay, it's fine. I'm too far to go back now. It looks fine. So thank you all for coming tonight. I got 2 more minutes. I hope you're going to watch Crafts with Crashley, my other sister from another Mista. And I can't wait to see what her sneak peeks are. Thank you guys for lifting me up tonight. Robin, again, sorry for your loss. You know, we love you. And if you guys are in Florida and you're watching, good luck to you. What am I making? Oh, this is going to be an infinity scarf for the fall. Yeah. So thank you, Narrate. All right. Bye, everybody. Take care, everybody.